that's you.
Hello, everyone.
Let's see.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, we have some people on here already.
Wonderful. Can you guys please try to leave a comment?
I don't know if you can or not.
Okay, so let me say one thing. We were going to just record a video about this whole situation.
We're getting some comments here.
Hold on, Joe. We were going to record a situation about this, okay? We were going to record a video about this in our vlog today. But we decided to, one, do an experiment and see if we could get comments on a live, and two, connect with you guys, because we have not been able to get comments from you for a few days now. And so this just live video gives us a chance to like connect with you guys, because that's the whole point of YouTube, is the community and being able to, you know, be friends. So we're live instead of recording a vlog today because of the aforementioned reasons. John.
I don't even know what you said. I was too busy trying to get to the right page over here.
Okay, seeing your comments. I'm so excited that we're getting your comments.
Yes.
That makes me happy.
So what did you say?
So let's talk about this. What did you say? So you guys may have noticed that you can't comment on our videos anymore. If you are really familiar with YouTube, or if you're a creator, you probably know a little bit about what's going on, but you may also have no idea. So there was some really sketchy stuff happening in the comment sections of other channels. Not our channel, not ever. We've never ever had an issue with this at all. But people were taking other people's videos, so they're stealing vloggers' videos and uploading them to these skeevy channels where pedophiles were then coming and commenting and like creating these group hangouts of go to this minute and watch this part, because it's just it's disgusting is what it is.
Disgusting.
So YouTube, after knowing about this for a year and this situation and doing nothing about it for a year, finally decided, because it got media attention, that they were going to do something.
No, because they're losing advertising.
Oh, okay, that's right. Disney decided to stop sponsoring videos on YouTube. They pulled out their advertising.
A few big name brands pulled advertising.
So then all of a sudden YouTube's like, oh, we're going to do something about this. What they decided to do was disable comments. Okay, don't know how it fixes the problem aside from like for those channels. Our channel.
Yeah, they pulled, just to clarify, pretty much any channel that has kids in it.
Oh, it's getting there.
They just.
Okay, so our channel was originally had the comments turned off, and John was able to go back in and turn them on for moderation, which means you guys comment, it comes to us, we say, okay, this one's good, and approve it to go on the page. And then when was it? Like a day or so after that, they just were like, sorry, you can't comment anymore at all. Of course, there's no one to talk to about it, because YouTube support for their creators is kind of like, it'd be like calling and pressing 0 to speak to the operator and just being looped back to the the prompts all over again.
Yeah, unless you have like a humongous channel.
They kind of leave it high and dry.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we found out that any channel that's considered high risk has had their comments permanently until further notice, disabled.
Yeah, there's no time stamp on this.
I don't know what makes our channel high risk other than we have children, but like I said, it's never been an issue. We get notified if any of our content gets, like any of our videos get uploaded somewhere else, and that's not happened. The only thing I can think is that we've been vlogging about the girls doing gymnastics, and gymnastics is a very highly searched topic in that skeevy, horrible people realm. So that's my assumption, is that because we've been vlogging about that, it triggered something in YouTube's algorithms where they're like, oh, this could be potentially, like, they could be a target, so let's disable the comments. I don't know.
Well, I mean, it said that, I've read that over the next few months, they'll be disabling comments on like millions of channels, so I mean, it's going to be
they've done a lot so far.
Yeah.
So what does that mean for us and for our channel? Because the big part of the reason we do YouTube is the community. Okay, like the whole reason we don't make enough money off of YouTube. Like, total transparency with you guys. YouTube does not pay our bills. Like, it's something that we do for fun and for community and for what we've built with you as our audience. It's not something that we do like for a paycheck. So without that, it's like, it's hard, you know? We want to still be able to connect. So we're just kind of in limbo right now. They also said there will be no, for the channels, and no, you were wrong kind of about what you said, because one of the recent updates said that channels that haven't been affected by or had their comments disabled are probably fine. But for the ones that have, there's no appeal process. We can't say, wait a minute, just check our stuff, please, because we've not had an issue. Like, there's nothing we can do pretty much except write it out. Yeah. So what does that mean? That means we can still create videos and upload them, but we feel disconnected and it stinks, you know? We want to, like, be here. So what does that look like? Does it look like just making the videos and putting them up and hoping you guys like them? Or does it look like doing more lives? Does it look like just moving everything over to Facebook? If you guys aren't following us on Facebook, please go follow us there, because we do upload our content there and you can comment there. So we could continue over there the same way and just kind of focus on growing our community there. Hoping that you guys will all follow us there. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. I think that, like, I mean, we're not gonna like stop right now, but I think if it kind of becomes this thing where they're not really, that's the thing with YouTube, is they don't give you any information. Like, they just, like, you just have to figure it out. Like, that's just that's the worst thing about creating stuff for YouTube. Unless you're like a high up and you're in with the YouTube people, you get zero information, except for, like, literally I came on like a week ago to our channel and it says your channel has been disabled for comments. No explanation. I didn't know what the heck was going on. I was like, what the heck? And so it's just like, that's just how it goes. So I mean, it could be months. We don't know. So I think that's kind of where we're at. It's like, do we keep posting
and what
here?
I found out from creators with bigger
Right.
with bigger channels who have like a YouTube manager. That's the only reason that I know as much as I even do about this, which is crazy. Let's see. A live vlog schedule. We could definitely do that. Our plan was originally to do lives every Sunday. We just didn't. Sundays end up being crazy.
Yeah, you can follow us. It's We Are the Murrays on Facebook. So if you just go either facebook.com/We Are the Murrays, that's the URL to get to there, or you can just search it, We Are the Murrays, and that'll pop up too. Yeah, it's just like crazy. I mean, the whole thing. I mean, the whole situation is crazy. It's disgusting what's taking place, but this doesn't fix it at all. Like, and people are saying, how does that fix that? It doesn't. Like, it really just gives you
my thought, and we don't have verification because there's no communication from YouTube, but my thought is that they're like, okay, we have to sift through all these comments so that way we can disable accounts and find the people who don't belong here. And it makes it a lot harder for them to do that when the comments keep coming in. So freezing everything might help them catch up. Like, imagine a stack of paperwork you have to go through. If people keep putting papers on it, you're not ever gonna like get through it. That's my thought. Until they figure out what else to do. But I still just feel like there's so many other things you could do first. For example, like, we can't ban people from our page. I don't understand. Why isn't there an option? We can ban them from commenting, but it really looks like YouTube's saying, oh, if you don't like what they're saying or commenting, just block their comments so you don't have to see them. But we still want their click, and we still want the advertisers to pay for them being here. So it's like, you can have pedophiles leaving comments, or people just leaving nasty, hateful comments. You can block them so they can't comment on your stuff, but YouTube's still collecting a paycheck for their clicks. So, like, that to me is what it seems like, and that's really terrible. And I feel like it's hard to even want to support a company who runs with that kind of, like, crappy, no integrity.
I mean, especially so because, like you said, they've known this is not like a new issue to them. They've known about this. I think Philip DeFranco made a video on this like a year ago, maybe even longer, and nothing was done. The only time things started happening was whenever Disney and Nestle and a few other big name brands said, we're not going to advertise on YouTube until you fix it. And so that's kind of like, do you really care? I don't think you do, but people have been saying that for forever. So Yeah, it's crazy, but again, I mean, we're just grateful that we aren't making crazy money on
I
YouTube
feel
because we
really
would have been
terrible
like,
for our
whoa,
friends
okay.
who this is their livelihood and they're having the same issues because I mean it definitely affects views, it affects the way your videos go. So thankfully we, like I said, it's more about community for us and more about like us just having that friendship and relationship with you guys than it is about doing it for money. So that is a blessing. But it also stinks at the same time because the main reason we're doing this is kind of taking a hit right now. I'm sorry, let's see if we can read some of the comments. Nice. Yep. Yeah, we just really have no idea, but it's good to know. This was part of our like test here. It's good to know that the comments are working on our live videos, so we can
So we
actually
could still do this.
do
We
this.
weren't even sure if this would work. We were like, do our comments work on our live videos? I'm like, I don't know, let's try it out. So that's kind of why we did this. No, you don't make money off comments, but it does help, like when you post a video, as engagement increases on that video, it helps YouTube's algorithms like pick it up and push it
YouTube will
to
say,
either
"Oh,
more
lots of people are
subscribers
commenting." Look
or to
at layman terms.
YouTube. Yeah, essentially YouTube says, oh, hey, this video is doing good. People like this video, so let's share it with more people.
Or people are really engaging in it.
Right, people are engaging in it. So whenever you don't have comments on your video, it looks like there's not much engagement taking place on your video. So, I don't even know. I think
Go lay down.
Yeah, I think the most recent one, actually, and it's not performing well. So, I think it was your laundry one.
Well, that's a very specific topic.
It is, but we'll see. I'm gonna probably post a video tomorrow. And we'll see
anyway, our thought is that we could keep uploading maybe our vlogs as we do them here, but maybe focus more on lives too. We could just do a live schedule and a few times a week sit down and do live videos on YouTube, and then if you want to see our other video content, go over to Facebook. But I guess it wouldn't hurt to upload it anyway. Yeah,
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, we could still upload because we do upload. We kind of tweak content based on,
you guys tend to get, you on YouTube tend to get longer videos than Facebook. We cut some stuff out, so you're kind of see some exclusive stuff on YouTube, but like I said, it's hard to, the idea would be to continue growing our platform here, but we're stretched thin trying to do all the things. So we're just trying to figure out what direction do we go in and what's going to be the best for everybody. I think us and you guys and all the stuff. Definitely do more lives. I like that. You guys don't understand. Like, I am not a pick up a camera and vlog kind of person. I'm a sit down in front of a camera live and just like say whatever is on my mind. Because I don't know, just easier for me.
Yeah.
Are you still?
No, I'm reading comments. Yeah.
I was like,
they're just going so fast. I'm trying to read them.
Read them right here.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I'm reading them on the computer because they're easier to see.
Well, thanks, guys. Everybody, your comments are very encouraging.
They are,
so thank you.
Let's see if it reads. Facebook is more of our source of income than YouTube is. Yeah. So Facebook is actually the platform that we are currently trying to grow as a means of keeping him home full time so we can just take care of our kids and live our life and, let's see. Okay. D, you missed. YouTube disabled our comments indefinitely on our channel. Anybody that's just hopping in now, we don't know if we'll get them back, when we'll get them back. So we're just kind of trying to figure out what that means for us as far as continuing on YouTube. I also feel like the way they handle this stuff is they just don't handle it well. They don't keep creators in the loop. We don't feel like respected, I think. And I get it, there's a lot of channels and ours isn't like huge. No. But it's hard. And then like I said, the fact that YouTube's known about this issue for so long and didn't do anything about it until they actually lost money makes me, I don't like the integrity of that. Like, that's not integrity. Like, it bothers me to support a company that doesn't genuinely care that children are being targeted through their platform. So it's also hard to want to make videos for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's, I don't know, YouTube is like they've created a great
monster.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, yes, they've created like this
They
great,
started out with something
awesome thing, and then I think it honestly probably even just got away from them, where they don't like, how do you keep up with like the amount of people that are uploading? I mean, there's millions of creators on here. Like, how do you keep up with that, and then how do you filter and find things that are, I don't know, but I think it's just like, again, the fact that they have known about this, like this could have been a thing they've dealt with over time to get it cleared up, instead of just like, oh, we're caught, we gotta figure this out, and then and just cut everything off. Like, it could have been something they figured out, but I don't know really how much time they've actually been really putting into trying to figure it out. So
John needs to make a new platform. Yes, there you go.
what does that mean?
Like a new social media platform.
Oh, like a new platform to upload stuff. I will. I've actually been asking my friends, I'm like, what's the new thing? What's the next thing? Like, we've got this stuff. There's got to be something next. There's always going to be something next, and someone else is going to figure it out if you don't do it.
It'll just get bought up by Facebook.
That's
Whatever
okay.
it is,
I'd
they'll
sell
just
it to
buy
them.
it.
I'd sell it to them if I had something.
So funny. But just so you guys know, if you're not like anybody that didn't hear us say it already, if you're not following us on Facebook, we do upload there. You can comment there. So we are trying to be very active in that community there as well. So we'd love to have you on both, but that might be our primary focus for video content, just depending on what happens with this. You know,
What, Facebook?
I don't know. I guess like I said, we can still put the videos up. It's just hard to put work into videos and then upload them and not be able to get any feedback. Or does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, like, and we'll, like we said earlier, like, we will like customize things per platform.
Yeah.
And so I just like, do we keep doing that? Because like, it's just crazy. Like, we have a video, and even that, it's crazy right now. We have a video that's like kind of gotten picked up in the YouTube algorithms and being shared by YouTube, which is funny because it's a video with kids in it. But it's like we can't even see any of those comments. We're getting tons of new people in, but we can't connect with any of them. And it feels like, okay, well now, like, I like that it's growing, but
yeah,
it's
we
like
can get 1,000 new subscribers, but we can't even like say hi, how are you, and leave us a comment because you can't. Oh,
yeah,
not funny. It stinks.
Yeah, and then we have Stephanie Mims here, who's a new creator, and that's got to be even more frustrating. Yeah. It's like you're excited to start something new, and then it's just like right when you jump into it, it's like, oh, this is.
You know, that happened though when we first jumped into YouTube, too. It was like we'd been doing it for several months, but then there was that big ad apocalypse, remember?
Yeah, and again, that didn't affect us because we weren't making any money anyways. We were like, whatever.
It's true, but it affected our friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's true. There's always something going on, and I'm sure they'll resolve it. It's just like, when are they going to resolve it? I just would appreciate like some kind of communication, even if it's a mass email to everybody. Hey guys, and that. I mean, how hard is that to do? I feel like that would be a simple thing to craft, but whatevs. Vimeo is starting to like. We got an email from Vimeo.
Hold on, S. Becker. They did not. Sorry, you're just someone. I want to respond to you. She asked if. I'm sorry, I assumed she asked if they disabled our comments because of predators on our channel. No, just predators in general on YouTube. But because our channel has kids in it or has gymnastics videos, I'm not sure which one. We are considered at high risk for that, so our comments have been disabled. MurrayTube, I like it.
About saying Vimeo is starting, I think they're trying to get creators over there. We had someone reach out to us about posting on there, but nothing ever really came of it. But I'm sure that they're probably trying to, and I'm sure this is a great time for them to jump out and be like, hey guys, come over.
Well, it's funny because, you know, Facebook just really recently started getting into video and getting behind video, and they're probably like, Yes.
Oh yeah, this is great for
this
everybody else. Like Facebook is like, this is like gold for them. But we'll see what happens. I'm sure YouTube's not going to go away because of it, but we'll see what happens.
We will. Oh, Natalie, I know Natalie. That said their comments are disabled too. That stinks. It's just crazy. I get it though. Like I'm 100% for do what it takes to keep kids safe. Like 100%. That was my biggest fear going into like putting videos out and having our children, you know, in videos. But it just feels like, is this really the most effective way to keep kids safe? Because the predators are still watching, they just can't comment. So it's almost like they're like hiding it, you know, like a lion hiding in tall grass. You just don't see them. Snake in the grass is probably better. That's probably like better.
Yeah.
So yeah, to me it just seems like this doesn't seem like the most effective thing, but okay.
Yeah, whatever.
We just gotta roll with it.
What was I gonna say? Oh, Patreon. I've heard of Patreon. Never really looked into it, so maybe that's something we could look into. But we shall see.
Carlos, that's a brilliant idea. Why didn't I think of that? Genius. Gotcha. Reported. Well, thank you guys. Thank you guys. Okay, trying to read comments and think.
I guess we can just hop off here.
Oh, are you done?
Oh, I don't know. I just feel like we're like...
Well, I'm done talking about that. So if you guys want to move on, we can talk about other things. We can do like a little Q&A if anybody has any questions that are like burning in your hearts and your souls that you want to ask us. If it's about us having more kids, we don't have that answer, so... Okay. Hi, Riley.
Can you say hi to Riley already?
I did. I just did. What do you feed your dog? Food.
Nice.
Jinx. We feed him Candidae brand dog food. It's like a grain-free. It's a pretty good brand. I like it. We get it on Amazon from Subscribe and Save. And it's actually on our Amazon shop. If you go to our Amazon store, you can see under like, what did I title it? Puppy Love or something like that. It has all the things that we've gotten from Amazon for our dog who's sleeping on the floor. Let's see. Dang, John, I feel like we could go with that right now.
What?
Because the comments are disabled on our videos. And because it's separate.
Not here.
Anyway, I saw an Instagram story. Oh, yeah, that sounds about right, D. Sounds familiar. What rank are you in Young Living? I am a gold currently, coasting at gold, will be working towards platinum. I go in seasons of like, I always like to share and talk about it, but like, I don't know, we just have focused on so many other things all the time that it's hard to like be as intentional all the time. So that's next on our list of pouring into our team, and I'm really excited about it. I've got some big things planned. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You look tired. Or bored.
No, I'm not tired or bored. I'm just like reading the comments because you just keep coming in.
Well, you guys, John's not being rude. He's just reading your comments.
I do a vlog tonight though. So that's true.
Oh, Jude's hand is all healed up. It looks great, you guys. Sorry, there's lots of different, okay. Which one, are these newer than those, or are these?
No, the ones on the phone are a little bit newer. They're just a little behind on the computer, but not much.
Let's see. You wanted to tackle that question? Go ahead.
Ooh, I need to think about that one. Answer another question while I think about that.
Katie. Katie, did you join with our link? Because I think that I know who you are, but I don't want to say your last name like out loud for other people just in case, because you didn't put your last name on your name. But if that's you, I have a little welcome package coming your way. So that's exciting. Anyone who just joined in the last couple months has a little welcome package coming their way. Yay. 1, 2, next question. Favorite stay-at-home activities to do as a family? We like to go for walks around the neighborhood.
I was gonna say walks, maybe. Yeah.
We like to color together. I don't know, I feel like we kind of just hang out, do whatever the kids want to do. Getting shenanigans, make smoothies. What kind of activities? We have board games that we like to play. Oh, I didn't put those in the Amazon story. Like Silly Street. Should put those there. Anyway, yeah, we like to do those kinds of things. Are you really quitting? We are not sure what we're doing. We're not quitting. It just might look different the way we do YouTube. It just depends. It really depends on what happens with our comments or what YouTube decides to figure out. We keep hitting
Any recommendations on someone struggling with their faith? New believer, it says. You know, that's kind of hard to answer because I feel like people are so different. Like I need to, like, where are you struggling? Because there's times where I struggle, but I'm very much like, I feel like Danielle's a lot like this, like fact-based. And so for me, I have to like know things are accurate, at least in my own mind. And so like for me, like believing in the Bible is easy because there's so many things about it that I can find to be, stop looking at me, making me feel uncomfortable. Like there's things that I can do to prove that the Bible is accurate. And so for me, that has always helped me with my faith because I'm like, okay, if I can verify this,
right, they know
accurate,
that Jesus existed. They know that,
right,
yeah, that's not being
there's other documentation besides the Bible that backs up the Bible and things that are in the Bible. And so it's easy
like
for me to be like, okay, like that's fact. And so for me, it helps me to say, okay, yeah, this is factual. So it helps me to not have the doubts.
Right.
Or when I do have the doubts, to be like, okay, to go back through all these things.
So yeah, it's funny because I'm like, as much as I do like, I like having facts to back up any argument. So like my beliefs about pretty much everything in life are very, I'm comfortable with them. And people aren't going to argue with me and make me feel uncomfortable or unsure. I've not made any decision out of fear. I've not made my decisions like for our family and how we take care of our family out of fear, out of like pressure, out of what's trendy or what's not or anything like that. Like I always like to do research because if I get in a debate with somebody about something, I want to be able to say, well, that's cute, but here's the actual evidence. Like I like to be unrefutable in what I'm saying. I don't want anyone to make me look dumb. That's just like, I'm a 1 on the Enneagram. And yeah, I just like to have the facts. But when it comes to my faith in God, it's like 100% not that. It's actually more of like, I've carried 6 children, grown them in my body, and I consider like that miracle. Like there's just no way that's an accident. Every perfect little thing about them and how they work and their bodies and how their brain tells their heart to beat and it pumps blood through your body, but you need oxygen from your lungs and it all works together, how their immune systems work, like everything is so perfect.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And so detailed and specific that like there is no way anybody could ever convince me that boom, it just happened. I'm sorry, it didn't just happen. You can never convince me that like it just evolved from what? It had to start somewhere. It was created.
Right.
So yeah. So my,
for sure.
It's funny because everything else I want the facts. I want to be able to say, nope, here's my source, here's my source, here's my source. So sorry, you're wrong. But in this, I don't need that because like there's just no other explanation.
Yeah, I think it's like, you know, people want to always say like a miracle. Like, I need to see a miracle to believe. And it's like, you're living a miracle. Like, think about just exactly what she said. And then think about the fact, like, our bodies healed themselves. Like, if you watched a movie and there's aliens in it and the alien regenerated, you're like, that's freaking weird. Like, that's so crazy. No, like, you do that. Like, your body regenerates itself. And that's crazy. Like, where did that come from? Did your body just decide that one day? It's just like, there's so many things that are nuts and like everyday miracles that people overlook because they're just so used to it. But it's like, just think about life in general, just the way things are so perfectly work out. It's to me, that's like undeniable right there. To me, that's undeniable evidence to like, somebody made this happen. Something made this all work
It's just
together.
not an accident. Yeah.
Exactly. So anyways, there's the answer to that question.
Oh, thank you guys. Kathy, you can just go ahead and click off that video now because we don't really care. A great way to... Sorry, it's just the truth. If you're going to be negative and rude, like, just go ahead and leave. We don't need that here. This is a community, and it's about people loving each other, encouraging each other, being here,
Bye, Felicia.
being friends. And we just don't need that. So, what's going on? Oh, we're just doing like a little Q&A now. We talked about some things. If you're just popping in, we talked about YouTube has disabled our comments because we're considered a high risk channel because we have children indefinitely. We don't really have any information because they don't really tell anybody anything. So things are in limbo, but you can comment on live videos. So we might be doing a lot more lives. That way we can continue to like engage and hang out with you guys, because that's the whole point of our channel, is to build a community.
Why don't we go like in this live and then go live again so that people can watch this video back, and then if they want to know about that, and then we can just do a Q&A video separate from this.
Well,
I'd rather this one be shorter, to be honest with you.
that's fine. Okay, John said we have to go.
I just have to go and say, like, we'll end this video so people can, because people want to know what we're talking about, and so people can go back and watch the other video. They can't do that currently, I don't think. And so then we can just be live Q&A, separate video. Sound good? We'll be right back.
Okay,
Just stay
I got what you're saying.
Yeah, we'll just stop this and restart it. So
Okay.
don't leave. I mean, you can